Before the transition, Locke was a pretty chaotic place. Wasn't much learning going on. Kids ran the school, gangs ran the school. It was an uncomfortable place to be for an adult, let alone a kid.
Teachers were really, I'd say, lazy. They would just sit down, read a book or something, and just tell people, oh, copy the board.
Before, you could just walk out of school and they wouldn't say anything. They would just ignore you.
Kids were feeding off the negativity and the dissension and the aimless wandering, and there's no way it would have been successful. You would have, that riot that made national news would have been a lot worse and a lot more violent, because kids were going to lash out eventually and say, stop treating us like this.
The fight broke out shortly after 1 o'clock at Locke High School. Police say the melee involved 600 students.
Well, we're told that several students were injured in this melee. There have been race-related riots. Police in riot gear were called in after
they just started hitting black kids and stuff, and it just started getting crazy.
A sweeping change was needed to change what was going on at Locke.
This is Green Dot. Everybody knows everybody. Each grade has their own counselors, teachers. So it's very nice to be here, come to school.
We actually have grass now.
Yeah.
That's something I never seen since we've been at Locke. It's basically a beautiful environment.
I think the main difference that Green Dot has brought to Locke is the small learning communities. The cornerstone of our success is in the fact that we are able to make relationships with students and have the students actually buy into themselves.
And the fact that you've broken up the school into small individual schools, you now created a sense of ownership. And if Johnny walks out of class, the entire staff outside of class on radios is getting Johnny back in class.
Go ahead.
Where are you located right now?
I'm by Mr. Bennett's class.
Okay, we have 2 students with food in the home. I'm a big college guy. My expectation is that all our kids go to college, they graduate from college, they take care of their families. I mean, I'm a really simple man in that way. But the thing that we're learning is that there's really several different types of learners and several different types of interests. And so this school, what it does is not only does it provide a college prep curriculum, a curriculum that's getting the kids ready to go to any major university in the country, but also giving them some hands-on knowledge. So that's really, in simple terms, that's what our vision is, to give these kids access to various hands-on and academic careers.
With Green Dot, I feel like I'm being pushed. Even if I don't want to, or if I do, I'm being pushed to do something good.
I totally agree. If basically if it was the regular Locke, I'd feel I work at a fast food restaurant or whatnot. But my hopes of going to a 4-year university has changed tremendously.
Antes estaba muy desordenada la escuela, había mucha perturbación para los estudiantes y ahora dio un cambio muy grande, que es muy bueno para los estudiantes, van estudiando más, sacan buenas calificaciones.
I think it's come to the point now where you can walk on campus and know why the students are actually at school. They're here not because their friends are here, but they're here because they want to do something with themselves. They're here because they finally believe, and I think that you feel that culture at every single Green Dot school, including Locke.
You feel like the school is more nice for you as a student to walk around and be proud of your school, to tell kids that you come here. Before it wasn't that. You feel embarrassed, I don't go there, I go to another school.
The promises that Green Dot said they were going to make school better for us, the safe environment, just overall a place that we can come and actually learn. And so far they're keeping a promise that LAUSD couldn't keep, which is let us succeed.